Hey there friends, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel, Golden State Educate. So today's video, I thought I'd bring you another day in my life vlog. It's been a couple of weeks since I last vlogged. I know the last video that I posted was a full day in my life, so like my bit of my morning routine and some stuff that I do after school some days, but that was actually before Thanksgiving break, so it's been a couple of weeks. It is Thursday, December 3rd right now, so yeah, it's been a while since I've talked to you guys, but I hope you're all doing well. If you didn't already know, I'm a first-year kindergarten teacher here in Northern California, and I've been vlogging my whole journey throughout distance learning. We started the year on distance learning and we're still 100% distance learning, so we'll see if that changes at any point, but so far my district hasn't talked about going back prior to February, so we'll just have to see. But Thanksgiving was so great. It was my first teacher break and it was so needed. I felt like I was able to rest and recharge, but now I have like the break bug, you know, like where you just want to have another break. So luckily Christmas or winter break isn't too far away, so I'm really excited about that. I also took the time over winter break to kind of think about how I've been running things, how things have been working, and how some things have not been working. So I'm really looking forward to showing you what I did for this week. There's a few things that we've changed up, so I am really excited about it. And it's already Thursday, so we're just getting through our week. And I thought I'd show you what we're doing today. Not only that, but tomorrow I'm doing another distribution day, and we only have a few weeks left before winter break, so I'm not giving them too much stuff, but the stuff that I'm giving them now will keep them through the next couple of weeks, and then also the first week of January before I do another distribution. So later in this vlog, I will show you everything that I'm packing up, the crafts, the activities, all of the supplies, because I know a lot of people like seeing that. With that being said, let's jump into the vlog. I'm loving my outfit today, so I wanted to show you what I'm wearing today. I got this cute shirt from Emma. She's on Instagram and YouTube at Emma in Elementary. She also has a Etsy store where she sells really cute teacher stuff. So she has shirts and she also has stickers and a few other things. I'd been eyeing this shirt for a while, and when she released them again in November, I picked one up. So it's this light blue shirt and it says Teacher of Tiny Humans, which is just so perfect because I obviously teach the tiniest of humans. They are 5. They're in kindergarten, teeny tiny. So I love this shirt. Thank you, Emma. I am so happy that I was able to purchase this from her. It is really cute. So I just have this sweater from Urban Outfitters, but I thrifted it for $5. So what a score. And then I just have on black leggings and then my boots that I always wear. So here are our slides. I sometimes teach off of the slides, but for the most part, they just guide our day. And I have updated them for winter, and this is so cute. A lot of people have asked where I get my slide templates from. I either get them from slidescarnival.com or slidesgo.com, and this one is from slidesgo, so I will leave this one down below. It doesn't look like this, obviously, like it just comes with the background and the templates, but I add everything else. So yeah, so we have our good morning, our morning greeting like always. We also have our dojo points, but it has their names on them, so I'm not going to show you that. And then we have our schedule. I don't know why I've never done a schedule for my kids, but this has been super helpful just so they don't ask, what are we doing? When are we doing it? Blah, blah, blah. So this is really good. So it's just kind of a rundown of our day and what we're doing. We have our calendar, days of the week, days in school, and our weather. And then after that, we did a boom card, which I've talked a lot about before. So like I said, I've talked about boom cards a lot before. If you want to find out more about them, there's a ton of videos on YouTube. I've also talked about them in some of my past vlogs, so you can go check those out. But we do a sight word every week. And then we do the same kind of routine. So on Mondays, we do an activity on Seesaw. On Tuesdays, we read a book with the word. On Wednesdays, they do their own little booklet that I've given them. And on Thursdays, we do a boom card. So I bought this bundle off of TPT of boom cards, and I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. And it's really great because all of them are the exact same, just for a different word. So now that we've done these for a few weeks, I don't really need to help them. They don't really need any other input from me. I just send them to the boom card and then they're able to complete it. So this is what it looks like. It can read it to them.
And.
So find the word and then it'll just keep going. You trace it. You move these guys around and put it in order. And then you sort them by words that are and words that are not and. This is a great resource and my kids love it, so I would highly recommend using boom cards. After we did our sight words, we had our quick 15-20 minute break. So from like 8:40 or 8:45 to 9 o'clock, we have a morning break. This is just for them to get out their morning wiggles before we jump into reading groups, because reading groups are like quite a big block of time, and there's a lot that they're doing during that time. So reading groups, again, I think it's kind of funny if you've seen my channel before. I feel like I change my mind every couple of weeks about how we're going to do reading groups, just based off of what's working, what's not working, what they need to know. So I have changed it yet again, but just bear with me. We're working with it. Here is my reading group list and our chart. So the kids all have this and they know exactly what to do every day based off of what group that they're in. So rotation 1 and rotation 2 every day for every group. So today is Thursday, which means my kiwis and my grapes are doing a shared reading activity from our curriculum and iReady. And then my 2 lower groups, my cherries and my pineapples, are meeting with me and doing iReady. Okay, so this is what we've been doing for our reading groups. This has pretty much helped me structure it and focus everything that we've been doing this week, and it's been awesome. So we are focusing on vowels, and then we're also focusing on CVC words, building words, and like word families. So I'm happy that I have a system, at least the last few days, that seems to work out. So we have this piece of paper, and this, like I said, guides everything. On Monday, we were looking at the add family. So we talked about the vowel A, the sound that it makes, and then what happens when we stick a D with it. So we started off by having add, and then we talked about how it's not fully a word. We need to put something in front of it to help make it a word. So we put letters in and then we took letters out. So the first one we did was bad, and then we sounded it out, bad, dad. And a few other ones, so add, you got it. This was really easy for them on their whiteboards. I did the lines to just kind of show them where you put the A and the D. Don't erase those. All we're working on is this first box right here. So we inserted letters, deleted them, and inserted other ones to change the word, and they had a lot of fun with this. This went really well. And then underneath my dock camera, we just pointed to each word and said it. I did it first, and then we did it all together, and then they did it on their own. And then same kind of structure for the writing, or the reading. So I read it first, which was the first smiley, and then we echo read it. So I would read a sentence and they would read it back to me. And then for the last sentence, they read it on their own out loud, which was great. And then we did a little comprehension question at the bottom. So we introduced the vowel and the add family. Then we built words for about 5 minutes. And then we did this for about 10 minutes. And then for the last thing, we used our black notebooks and they wrote like a simple sentence, like the dog got mad, or she got sad, or she was sad, or my dad was sad, something like that. We all did different ones, but just one sentence and then a picture to go along with it. So really easy, awesome for my 2 lower groups that really needed it. And then today, same thing. We did the ag family today. So we built words again on our whiteboards with the A and the G, deleting the first letter, inserting another first letter, and then sounding it out to make new words. And then we did this paper. This was a little bit harder for some reason. They seemed to get add a lot more than ag. When they were reading it, it took us quite a few reads. But I think it's because words like rag and wag are not like familiar words that they use all the time. So that was just an observation, but still went really well today. I will link these down below if you are looking for an easy resource to teach over Zoom. If you're doing distance learning, I would highly recommend this. Like I said, we only have 20, maybe 25 minutes per group, and we were able to get everything done in a very quick time. We had recess, and then we had math. So this is just kind of how I restructured it. I meet with my lowest group first now. We'll do a 10-minute mini lesson and then a 10-minute activity in our workbooks, and then they do iReady. And then same for my broccolis and my eggplants. I'm still meeting with them at the same time, but it's a little different. So they do iReady math first, and then when they're meeting with me, it's a little bit longer. And then when my broccolis and my eggplants are with me, I decided to change it up. So I teach them all the 10-minute mini lesson and we do the 5-minute application problem all together. But then my eggplants are independent and they do the workbook on their own while I walk the broccolis through it. But overall, I think having it split like this really worked out. So looking forward to that being successful and not having math be so stressful. Break. and then we worked on our informational writing, information writing or nonfiction writing, and it's actually been going really well so far. So just a breakdown of what we've been doing on Monday, we made this KWL chart about penguins. So we talked about what we know about penguins and what we wanted to learn about penguins, and then we read a book about penguins, and then that was it. On Tuesday, we reviewed this and then added from what we learned from that book. And then we watched a video and read another book and then added a little bit more. And then at the end of Tuesday, we made this web, which I was super impressed that this worked for them. I hadn't really looked up like kindergarten appropriate graphic organizers, so we just went with this and they all did a really good job. So we have our penguins as our topic, and then all of these are facts. That's why they have little f's. So we talked about the difference between opinion writing and informational writing is that we are giving facts, not our opinion. So things that are true that we know to be true. So we did the web, and then this is what we did on Tuesday. So now it is Thursday, and we had already read 2 books and watched 1 video, so we were ready to do our writing. However, let me just preface this was such a fail. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but this whole thing didn't go very well today. So I'm just kind of trying to give myself grace. I always want all of my lessons to work out perfectly, but that's just not realistic. So I definitely did way too much. We should have just drawn a picture of a penguin and wrote penguins can and then a fact about penguins. But I wanted to make it challenging for the kids that needed the challenge. But instead it was just way too challenging for everyone. So yeah, I planned on them using penguins are and then choose one of these, and then penguins have choose one of these, and then penguins can choose one of these. Basically, if I could change it, I would have done it like this. I would have said penguins are birds, penguins can swim, and then as a bonus, penguins have something. So yeah, don't do it the way that I did it. So yeah, maybe if you have like 1st or 2nd grade, the way I did it would have worked. But I think at the end of the day with my kindergartners, it's not so much that they weren't capable of doing it. I think it just didn't translate well over Zoom, and I don't think I explained it in the best way. So I kind of overcomplicated it a little bit. And then we got out like 10 or 15 minutes early. So usually we're done at 1:45, but we were done at 1:30 today. So that was nice for them, and it was nice for me. All right, so it's a little bit later now. I just spent the last hour doing copies just to kind of try to get everything ready. This is the first thing that I made, and this is just going to support us in doing the word families that I had shown you a little bit ago for what I'm doing with my reading groups. So this is perfect. This will be a great follow-up. So we'll introduce it one day, and then the next day, independently, they can work on one of these sorts. So it's things that are add and then not add. And they really, really like doing these kind of cut and paste activities like this. And like all of them are all in one place. So we're just gonna go through it as it is, and then we'll just rip it off and be done with it. And then next, I gave them this color by numbers. Last month, I gave them color by letters for fall or Thanksgiving. So this is color by numbers for winter. We won't do this on Zoom, but this is just like a fun extension activity for them. And then I've shown this before, we did this for fall and they really enjoyed these. So this is awesome sentence building activities. And this is great when I'm meeting with my EL students for designated ELD. My non-EL students work on this. So they'll just cut them out, glue them on, and then write the sentence twice, and then post a picture on Seesaw so I can check their work. Okay, so change of scenery and change of time. It is considerably later now. It is like almost 3:30, but I have spent the last little bit figuring out what I wanted to do for social studies and for the holidays. So I work at a public school, so it's just winter break. It's not necessarily Christmas break. And while all of my students celebrate Christmas, I definitely want to honor the other holidays that are celebrated in December or in the winter time. So this also works out with our social studies unit because we are supposed to be looking at other holidays around the world. So boom, there you go. So I found these little flip booklets. I showed these in November. I know I did these with some of my kids. We did the IC November. But the coolest part is this resource comes with 5 different holidays. So we have what do we see during Christmas, and it's perfect because we have our sight word, and then just little easy to read words, and then we can read them. We'll probably read a book, like a read aloud book, and then we'll go through the pages and then they can color it while we listen to music or something. And then there's Hanukkah, everything that they have in Hanukkah. I'm not going to show you all of them. And then we also have Kwanzaa. And then we have Las Posadas for the last one. Making copies of all of them did take quite a long time, so we're almost done with that. So it is considerably later. It is like 9 o'clock now, and I realized a couple things. I didn't show you my crafts, and I didn't show you my Christmas presents, and I didn't end this vlog. So I am packing up my kids' Christmas presents by my Christmas tree, which is so fitting. There's no ornaments on it yet because my friend is coming over tomorrow to help me decorate it, but I'm feeling holly and jolly, which is so awesome. So I wanted to show you what I'm giving my kids for Christmas. They're just like small little goodie bags, and they're not coming again until January, so I thought I would just give them to them now. And then I'll show you our crafts. I don't have them built or like put together, but I'll show you, I'll insert pictures on the screen of like what they're gonna look like. Right, so here are the goodie bags, and in each goodie bag, every kid got a pack of hot cocoa with the mini marshmallows, a Slinky, a cute little holiday pencil, 2 mini erasers. So I just got the packs at Target, like the winter holiday packs. So 2 erasers, nothing too crazy. One of the parents, my room parent, actually got all the kids presents too. So they have 2 little presents to open up with their distribution stuff. All right, so I think that's gonna be it for this vlog. I'm almost all set for tomorrow. I just have to pack their bags tomorrow morning when I get to school, and that will be it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you aren't already, please make sure to hit the red button down below and subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you liked it, and leave me a comment down below so I can interact with you all there. I'm also trying to post a lot more on Instagram. I post a lot on stories, but I'm working on actually posting. So if you want to see what I'm doing, Instagram always sees stuff first, so you should follow me there. It's just at Golden State Educate, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.